All right, it was a busy Easter for the royal family. Patricia Treble joins us for another royal roundup, and I apologize for walking through your shot just there. I thought I was off camera. I did not like the Vegemite, as we all saw. But anyway, okay, so the Easter weekend for the royal family.
Yep. So King, his siblings, most of their kids, Windsor Castle, which is the traditional way. Andrew was there because it's a family event. So Andrew was there with his ex-wife. They live 5 minutes away, so there you go. William and Kate and kids were not there. They went to church at Sandringham. That's where their country house is. It's the end of the Easter school break, and they wanted to spend it together. I'm disappointed, but I'm not critical because Charles used to do this a lot when he was there. He would go off to his rural estate for Easter. So we're fine. You're going to see a lot of William and Kate, and you're going to see the kids in the next few weeks. So everyone just hold on. So
okay, but yeah, that's making a lot of headlines. Andrew and Sarah back together and attending a family event.
Family events. This is they're okay.
Yeah. All right. Meantime, Prince Harry is on the cover of People magazine, and he is revealing more about his relationship with his father, the king. And we're also learning, Patricia, that part of his lawsuit for full security is because of threats from al-Qaeda. Yeah.
So in the People magazine, he revealed kind of what we knew, which was that his calls and his letters to his dad go unanswered. He last saw his dad 15 months ago. So there was absolutely no communication whatsoever. And as for that al-Qaeda thing, so there was the appeal of his security case. He lost it. He's appealing. And as part of that, there was part of it that was done in private because it was dealing with security issues. But what was revealed by the court was that, yes, the al-Qaeda has put a threat out on his life. We don't know the specific details on it. Of course, he had 2 tours of Afghanistan, and he has talked about his kill counts in his memoir, which might have an influence on that. Incredibly serious, and that could explain why he said, remember he said he was so exhausted after the court case, I would imagine. And a decision is going to be coming in the next few weeks, they expect.
Okay. Well, not helping the situation between William and Harry is this little piece of information. A royal aide who once filed a bullying claim against Meghan now has taken on a major role with Prince William.
Yep. So his name is Jason Knopf, and he's been around for about a decade. He's incredibly close to William. He's an American, a communications specialist. He's been the head of their royal foundation. He is now going to be the CEO of Earthshot Prize, which is William's big charitable adventure. And the animosity between him and the Sussexes stem back to 2018. So just after Harry and Meghan got married, Jason Knopf had to write a letter to his boss saying that Meghan was bullying staff, and he outlined very specific instances of that happening. When it was revealed a few years later, everything was exploded, and Meghan vehemently denied the allegations. So no love lost, but for the fact that William has appointed him to Earthshot Prize symbolizes that he's not taking the feelings of his brother and sister-in-law into account when he's making these big decisions. He's just making these decisions. Yeah.
All right. Meantime, Meghan has got some people talking after promoting a formal children's brand that is very much what William and Kate's kids, what they used to dress them in. What more can you tell us about this?
Yeah. So such is my life that I get notifications when Meghan updates her Shop My page, and she put in a whole bunch of stuff for Easter and kids, and these outfits kind of caught my eye because. Printed smock dresses. This is from a brand. Kate has bought these for Charlotte a lot, and Charlotte's worn them a lot. The pajamas, though, I really kind of dropped my jaw a little bit. Those are exactly the ones that Prince George wore when he was a toddler meeting Barack Obama. If you remember, he was all dressed up and he had his little bathrobe on meeting Barack Obama in the evening just before he went to bed. Interestingly, those were on Meghan's Shop My page first thing Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, they were gone.
Sold out?
I think the criticism hit, and I think they took them off.
Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Very quickly, President Trump has revealed the date when he's visiting UK?
So, state visit news. So, Emmanuel Macron's coming in May. So, with President of France, we think President Trump is coming in September. Not confirmed. It's a little iffy. But what we have been hearing, and I've heard murmurings in Ottawa, and now we're hearing it from Buckingham Palace, is that the King might be coming to open the Canadian Parliament after the election. And this is kind of an echo of what happened with the Queen. The Queen Elizabeth's first visit to Canada was in '57, just to open Parliament, and then she was gone. And then she came back for a longer tour 2 years later. And I think this is kind of what they're saying, because, of course, all the tensions promoting the King of Canada, opening the Canadian Parliament. So we will see.
Okay, nothing official yet, but it might come. Would we get word after the election next week?
Yeah, we're not going to get any word before the election, because, of course, you've got to juggle, and you've got to juggle schedules and things like that. It's not an insignificant trip. Yeah. And, of course, the Senate, if they do it, the Senate is actually in the old train station. It's in the conference center because, of course, the center block is under renovation.
Right.
So.
Okay. Patricia Treble for us with a Royal Roundup on this Monday. Patricia, thanks as always. Good to see you.
You're welcome.